Hello my dear friends, hope you are watching this video from your home. Covid-19 or coronavirus would be the biggest challenge our generation would have faced. Starting from China, now it has spread to Italy, Iran, Germany, France, Spain and the mighty US. The whole of Europe, maybe the whole of world has been affected by COVID-19 cases. And even the most developed countries in Europe and US is struggling to handle the catastrophe they are facing. Coming to India, it took 40 days for the first 50 cases to be reported. In the next 5 days, it became 100. And 150 cases was reported in another 3 days, and it became 200 in another 2 days. After that, from in around 2 to 3 days, it reached around 722 as of now. So an exponential growth is very evident as far as India is concerned. And at this moment, we should avoid the community spread at any cost. With that vision, our Prime Minister has announced the lockdown for 21 days, 2 days back. It is absolutely important that every Indian citizen obey the instructions and rules that has been passed on by the government and the health department. If we do not follow the instructions of the lockdown, if we unnecessarily go out in public places, if we create public gatherings, the problem that India is going to face will be a huge catastrophe. India is a nation which does not have the amenities and the infrastructure that many other developed countries is having. From a very authentic study, it is evident that if we are not properly following the instructions of the lockdown for the next 21 days, by around mid-May, India will be having a minimum of 10 lakh COVID-19 cases. And with a 3.4 mortality rate, it means more than 34,000 deaths. It is a huge figure, my dear friends. And more than that, I will let you have a small idea of the infrastructure that we are having. India is having around 0.5, that is half bed for every 1,000 Indian citizens. Only 70,000 ICU beds and only 40,000 ventilators. And if 10 lakh people are suffering from COVID-19 cases, a minimum of 10% people will be requiring ventilators, and that means more than 1 lakh people will be requiring ventilators, and we have only 40,000. That means we are pushing almost 60,000 people to death. So please, my dear friends, we should not create such a situation. So what should we do? Stay at home. The only way that we as a common citizen can do to prevent COVID-19 spread is to stay at home. Go out of home only if there is an emergency. When you are outside your home, keep social distancing. Avoid overcrowding. Do not go out for any religious or social gatherings. When you go out for purchasing the groceries, have a list for the next 1 month and buy at one shot. But see that you are not buying in a panic. India has stocked sufficient resources for the next 3 months. So there is no reason to be panic and there is no reason to be afraid of getting out of stocks. But see that you are not depleting or wasting your resources. Have a simpler lifestyle for the next 1 month. Have a one dish meal and have a simpler lifestyle. And regarding the poorest of the poorest people, the central government and all the state governments have taken necessary steps that they will be fed properly. But even in that case, if you are seeing any poor people in your vicinity suffering, you can use your resources and connections and organizational power to see that they are fed. So, my dear friends, stay at home. You may be expert in your own areas, but at this moment, the expertise is with the medical team, and the ministry is giving the instructions of the medical team to you to follow properly. So at this moment, let's salute the selfless work of all the healthcare people, the doctors, nurses, paramedics, pathologists, and of course our police personnel who are taking a hell lot of effort to see that we are staying at home safely. So, my dear friends, I am sure that we will come out of this menace, but we need you healthy and alert so that we can rebuild the entire nation once again. So, with that humble words, I request once again to stay home India, stay alive India. Namaskar.